What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be unboxing this SD61-6 Avatar electronic drum set. The other day I was scrolling through Amazon, well actually not the other day because I'm actually filming this, I'm recording this 4 months after I already got the kit, but we'll ignore that fact for now. So I was scrolling through Amazon and searched for a good quality electronic drum set. It was very affordable, and I came across this one. Yo, $400? You know what we gotta do. And there's a coupon price, guys. It had some good specs to it, so bam. Alright, it has arrived, and this box is insanely heavy. Let's open it up and see what's inside.
This is gonna be crazy.
What is all this? What is all this damage? That's gonna be interesting. Let me take all the pads out and I'm gonna try to put this thing together. So right off the bat, this is all the stuff that it came with. And we have a few damages to the actual packaging. So these things were out of the bag. We have a few holes in the boxes. And then this was kind of loosely in there. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that slanted, the beater. So let me put all these things together and then we'll see how it works. So I just finished putting together the kit. Zamid's trying it out right now. He does not know how to play drums. It's got chokeable cymbals. The only downside was this part right here. In order to get to that screw and adjust this thing, you had to take off the whole drum and the holder. Same for this one. This one, however, was different, and that one worked out. Then, besides all the boxes having like holes in them, being a little bit destroyed, it works. I mean, it looks new. There were some scratches on these bars, but everything else looked new. So then I have to explore the module a bit more, and then we can give you a little sound demo. Of course, we can't forget the satisfying peel. Nice. So as you saw there in the demo, besides the kick making this squeaking noise, the rest of the drum set is nice and quiet, and the mesh heads are definitely getting the job done. Also, the rack is fully made of metal. Everything on this kit, very versatile. You can adjust everything to your playing style. It's got nice clamps and that you can tighten with the provided drum key. So it comes with this drum key that you can literally use to take everything on this kit. You don't need to provide any extra tools. It's all really sturdy, and it's somewhat lightweight, but it's also got some weight to it.
What do you mean by that?
So that's a good thing. Again, the kick drum, all mesh head. It comes with this protective kick pad to help save the mesh a bit. It's all responsive, everything's adjustable on the module. The kick is also adjustable for the tightness with the drum key again. And then the whole construction here is made out of metal. The pedals, I don't know what material this is, but they feel fine. A little low quality, but it'll do. And then we have the hi-hat pedal, which is also has a metal base, a little spring in there, and then yeah, got nice rubber feet. It also on the pedals, it also came with these sort of knots or sort of screws that have these sharp ends. They can kind of put them into here, screw them into there, and then it helps your drum kit, helps your pedals not slide. The downside of this kit were the instructions, because they had a hole in them, and they were just basically just two loose printed papers. However, the module guidebook looked like a normal instruction book. Speaking of the module, on here, it's pretty simple to navigate. It does not have Bluetooth, but it has this nice handy volume adjusting pad, so you can adjust the volume of your drum pads without going into the settings. And something interesting I found about this, you click the menu button, you have all these different settings, and all of them are explained in the module guidebook. But the thing I used was, when I select pad setting, you can hit different pads and adjust all these settings: sensitivity, how you want the sound to come through, mask time, and all of this is explained in instructions, so you don't have to read anything extra. Back of the module, I do not know what these ports are. They are also explained in the module. You have a USB MIDI, an aux port, and some of these, which I don't know how to use. My dad knows how to use them. So once I get to recording the kits, we're gonna buy something in addition to record the sounds from the kit. Then I'll talk about that. It also came with these little accessories, like these cable ties that can help with cable management. It did not come with the headphones, but there is a version you can pay a little bit more to get headphones with your kit. One thing I found, it leaves a little bit of this black powder stuff on the beater when you hit the kit. Also, I realized I mounted these toms wrong. They're supposed to be on the other side, so that issue with the clamps in there, that can be fixed if you mount them there, but I'm too lazy to remount them, and this works for me. Also, the cymbals, I realized the trigger of the cymbals is more towards here. So if you try rolling on it really fast here, no matter the settings, if you try rolling on it here, it won't sound as good as it will if you roll towards the bell. They are dual zone. Both the pads are dual zone. They're all adjustable with the key again. Underneath the kit, you can see how the pads look underneath. They're plastic construction. These clamps are metal, and again, the whole rack is metal too. Really easy to put together. Guys, check this out. This is the drum set about 4 months after I initially purchased it. It's holding up pretty well. Everything still works. One little issue here is this starting to come off of the plastic, but I think that's fine. We're now finally ready to record the demo of the sounds on this module. But before I do that, I want to show you guys how I was actually able to record. So I had to buy these cables, plug them into the right and left mono ports on the module. I don't really understand how this works, but then we had to also plug them into an audio interface. We had to buy an audio interface right here, plug it into some inputs, output the sound via USB into the computer and also install a program on the computer to help me record. Everything you see, that this and the kit itself, it's all going to be in the link in the description for purchasing. Now we are ready to record the internal demo, and don't mind my chair right here. Definitely not a chair with some pillows on it. What? Why am I still excited? Why can't I never catch the stick correctly? Whatever. Next kit. Ooh, electronic. All right, that wasn't very good. I'm not really used to playing beats without music because I usually play to songs, do song covers. But you saw me demo some of the functions, the sounds, the chokeable cymbals, all the different features of the kit. You also have a camera that shows what my feet are doing, so you can see, kind of get a feel for how the pedals work and stuff. But yeah. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Be sure to check out all the products in the description if you're interested, and subscribe!